Family, welcome to the channel. Listen, I'm fresh off of a backpacking trip in Idaho with a couple of friends of mine. That was a good time. We're on the way home. We're about an hour away from home. And, my daughter says, hey, I have to pee very badly. She's back there in the car seat. And I'm like, okay, hang on. I'm going to pull over just a second. She's like, I really have to use it badly. And I'm like, okay, well, just hang on. I'm pulling over right now. And, she just goes quiet. And I'm like, okay, she's holding it. I pull into the parking lot. And I'm like, okay, come out. And she's like, listen, I peed already. I said, oh, how much? And she says, all of it. Fam, are you, maybe that's, that's one of the milestones. Are you really a dad if your car hasn't smelled like pee at least once? We had that was a difficult journey home. We had an hour to go. It's hot and all that stuff. Nevertheless, dad vibes. Salute, if you're a dad or a mom, leave it in the comments below if you understand, the pain, the difficulty of such a situation. Guys, we're going into 21 Pilots. It's been a long time since we've done a deep dive into 21 Pilots. The song is called Levitate as a special request in the Cash Apps. Listen, link is in the description below. Like, comment, share, hype the video if that option is available. Without any further ado, we're going right into Levitate by 21 Pilots. Please cook, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I know how to levitate up off my feet, and ever since the 7th grade I learned to fire breathe. And though I feed on things that fell, you can learn to levitate with just a little help. Learn to levitate with just a little help.
What?
Calm down. Cowards only come through when the hour's late and everyone's asleep, mind you. Now show up. I know I shouldn't say this, but a curse from you is all that I would need right now.
Oh, hold on a second. Yes, we're going all the way back. Please pardon me. The young man started rapping. Listen, what I know 21 Pilots for is, if we could turn back time to the good old days. You know what I'm saying? Now we're stressed out. I didn't know that he could go off like this. This is lyricology. And it's not 101 either. These are some complicated bars. Pardon me as I go back. Please cook, sir. I'm listening.
Since the 7th grade, I learned to fire breathe. And though I feed on things that fell, you can learn to levitate with just a little help.
Yo. He said, I'm about to levitate off my feet, right? He said, ever since 7th grade, I learned to fire breathe. Now, hear me out because there's a lot to unpack just there. What does it mean that ever since 7th grade, I learned to fire breathe? Well, there's a couple of things there. I think, first of all, he's telling us, look, you didn't know that I was a rapper, but I was fire breathing quite early, breathing fire. That in and of itself is a bar. He's trying to let you know, listen, I've been a rapper before a lot of you knew that I could do this. But there's a double entendre there because he's saying ever since 7th grade, I learned to fire breathe. He's saying I didn't relinquish my childhood imagination until fairly late in life. Guys, it's usually by the time you're in 6th and 7th grade, you're trying to be cool. You're trying to kind of keep up with, the cool crowd or whatever. He's saying here, like, look, I still have a bit of my childhood imagination left. I still believe that I can be, whatever I want to be. I haven't been disillusioned by the game that we're all playing, right? Please listen to him. I'm gonna need you to say that again, sir. That was fire.
Oh, I know how to levitate up off my feet. And ever since the 7th grade, I learned to fire breathe. And though I feed on things that fell, you can learn to levitate with just a little help.
Ooh,
learn to levitate with just a little help. Calm down. Cowards only come through when the hour's late and everyone's asleep, mind you. Now show up. I know I shouldn't say this, but a curse from you is all that I would need right now. Calm down. Cowards only come through when the hour's late and everyone's asleep, mind you.
Cowards only come through when the hour's late and everyone's asleep, mind you. I'm loving the flow. As what does that mean? Cowards only come through when the hour's late and everyone's asleep, mind you. He's saying, look, if you have to operate, if in order to be successful, you have to pull one over on someone while they're not looking, then that makes you a coward. right? He's saying like, look, the real ones can, can be successful while maintaining their integrity. Guys, salute to the young man, the young men, right? 21 Pilots. Gosh. Guys, this is what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. I'm like, okay, I don't want to just put out, slop. You know what I mean? I want to have insight-rich content so that, my daughter, when she's old enough to watch this, I'm like, hey, Dad, you were cooking with a little bit of grease during the time where, people were kind of losing their minds. Respectfully. This is what we're building together, community. Let's continue to let him cook.
Show up, show up. I know I shouldn't say this, but a curse from you is all that I would need right now.
Wow.
Calm down, calm down. Cowards only come through when the hours later and everyone's asleep, mind you. Show up, show up. I know I shouldn't say this, but a curse from you is all that I would need right now, man. Danger in the fabric of this thing I made. I probably shouldn't show you, but it's way too late. My heart is with you hiding, but my mind's not made. Now they know it like we both been for some time, I'd say. They're smirking at first blood, they're circling above. But this is not enough, yeah, this is not what you thought. No, we are not just graffiti on a passing train. I got back what I once bought back in that slide. I won't need to replace this culture is a culture of overexposure. Not today, don't feed me to the vultures. I am a vulture who feeds on
Yo, let the young man cook right now. He says, I am a vulture who feeds on pain. And he's talking about what he feeds on too. Though I feed on things that die, I can levitate with just a little help. Though I feed on things that fell, he's saying. I'm reminded of that line. I can levitate with a little help. Though I feed on things that fell. What does it mean? I feed on things that fell. Don't we all exist by means of motivated expectations as a result of our memories? The memories are the things in our past, but our sense of identity is built on old, dead things, right? Things that happened to me in the past. I might meet you and you might remind me of somebody who kind of pained me one time. And, because of that reason, we bring all this garbage into the present. Though I feed on things that fell, I can levitate with just a little help. He's saying none of us are very far from, untangling this complicated web and returning to a sense of oneness. It only takes a little bit of help. It is what's fundamental after all. Let's let him continue.
This culture is a culture of overexposure. Not today, don't feed me to the vultures. I am a vulture who feeds on pain. Sleep in the well-lit room. Don't let the shadow through. In several I knew. Yes, several I thought I could depend on my weekends on the freezing ground that I'm sleeping on. Please keep me from, please keep me down from the ledges. Better tested wooden wedges under doorways. Keep your wooden wedges under doors. Chorus verse. Now here comes the 8-way habits here too. You're the worst. Your structure compensates, but compensation feels a lot like rising up to dominate by track. To at least they all know all they hear comes from a place. Oh, I know how to levitate up my feet, and ever since the 7th grade I learned to fire breathing. Though I feed on things that fell, you can learn to levitate with just a little help.
With just a little help, baby.
You can levitate with just a little help.
Oh, that's facts. Bro, I'm gonna need to run that whole thing back. Yo, we might have to look at the album Trench, bro. What was scary to me about him being dragged off by the ghoul that removed him from his, cult party in the woods was his face. As he's being dragged into the darkness, his face is just kind of numb, almost as if he expected it. Almost as if that's part of the plan. Listen, I didn't know that the young man could rap to that degree. Guys, leave it in the comments. Where are we going with 21 Pilots, family? Once again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Join us in the Patreon. And family, until next time, please stay balanced.